What's up, YouTube? This is the Jedi from Jedi Reviews, and if you've been watching some of my videos on my other channel, the Jedi 270, and some of my reviews here at the Jedi Reviews, at the other channel I talk a little bit about how you can make money off of eBay. And right now we're going a little bit more into depth on it. You can watch, we'll just go over a couple of things that are really important. We'll go on over to eBay and look at a couple of things. Hopefully we can still do this while we're uploading from this camera. One of the first things I want to talk about is this book right here. This is Garage Sale and Flea Market Finds. This book was written by Sharon and Bob Huxford. They are an eBay seller as well. This book, I told them what I was interested in doing, and I've been looking for this book for a while, this particular one, and they went ahead and they autographed that for me right there. This book is full of a whole lot of good ideas. Let's not take, for instance, this piece right here. Let's see if we can see it. You see this Goodyear sign right here? Okay. This Goodyear sign is worth about $350 on the average collectible market. This book will go really deep into what you need to do, what's hot on today's market, where to go and buy your items. There's a whole lot of useful information in here, but it's not the do-all end-all. Now, one of the things else you're going to need for eBay is you're going to need a United States Postal Service retail pricing list. This one was effective on May 12th of 2008. Not a lot has changed in the shipping prices, so this is still good to go. What this will do, it covers everything from air mail to all the zones. Gives you parcel post. It's very easy to understand and very easy to run with. The next thing you're going to need before you get started is a postal scale. This is a Weighmax. This was purchased by me where else but on eBay. You just simply, it has a placer on the back. It runs off of batteries, plus it also runs off of a adapter which comes with it, and I think I paid like $37 for this. You'll notice here it's all digital. This will time out. It will weigh in kilograms and it will weigh in pounds and ounces. If you want to weigh an envelope, you simply lift this trap door up. You set your envelope down on this little ledge and lean it against here and weigh that out. This is a nice item to have. This is going to save you a ton of money and solve a lot of issues. So before you list an item on eBay, you want to make sure, what I used to do, a good rule of thumb, is I would put the item in the box. I would write on a sticky note what was inside the package, and then I would weigh it. That way I knew when I did my listing, I could weigh the item and figure out how much I was going to ship it for. Plus also I had it when I got ready, when I sold the item, I could write down the shipping and the package to print out my label. All that stuff can be done through eBay. So there's really nothing for you to worry about. Now eBay will also, in the seller section, give you shipping items for free. You can get boxes, you can get priority tape, you can get flat rate boxes. All this stuff can be sent to you free of charge. All you got to do is go in there and click, choose them, give them your mailing address, and the Postal Service will leave it at your front door. One of the biggest and most useful things about eBay, let's see if we can pull eBay up here real quick and still do our video. Hopefully you'll be able to see the screen now. This is Pyrex collectible glass, and one of my other videos I did, I talked about how some people are saying, well, Jedi, the guys are, I don't want to carry any girly glass or go to yard sales to find this stuff. I mean, come on folks, it's easy to do. Now, one of the things, if you go down here on the Pyrex glass, we're going to choose completed listings. Now, completed listings is going to tell you what that item sold for. If it is in red, this is an unsold item. If it is in green, it is a sold item. Now, this person sold a vintage butterfly gold 4-piece mixing bowl set. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. It's always best to use real-time pictures of your own. Make sure you set up good lighting and have a good background. This sold at 11 bids for $31. This one sold for $3.95, and more than likely the people bought this for a very low price, usually about $1 or so, which can be gotten at a flea market or a yard sale. See, there's train bowls. Here's a 9-cup glass coffee pot percolator. Never seen that before, actually. And that one sold for $35. $30. Now this right here was the buy of the century. This is a set of 4 primary color mixing bowls. I've seen these go at flea markets and yard sales for as high as $55. And I've seen them go on eBay in the past for as high as $80 to $100. Whoever did this got the one bid, and this is why I always say, if you're going to put something on a bid, never start it out at 99 cents, because you will lose money. You'll get 11,000 watchers. I know that's a little bit out of reality, but they'll all wait until the last minute, and you might not be able to sell it for more than 99 cents, and you've just lost out big time. Now, you know, these are a bunch of all these other ones. Now, let's go back up here real quick, and you want to see right here where it says sort by. You want to come down here, highest shipping and highest first. Okay? You want to see which one sold at the higher price. This is a 1950s mint box vintage pink Pyrex 3 mixing bowl set. This can be found, y'all. It's not that hard if you go looking for it. I sold a set similar to this in an earth brown, and I made close to $355 they sold that for. This is a vintage Pyrex pink and white casserole dish with its lid. Okay? My wife actually has this in the cabinet in the kitchen right now as we speak. It's sold at 28 bids for $213.50. Here's what I'm talking about. Vintage primary color mixing bowl set. There you go. Look at the price. $205.29. It goes on and on and on. This is a refrigerator set. She has this also in there. Good shape, no scratches, no abuse. $159. And folks, you can pick these things up for next to nothing at yard sales, especially if you get it from somebody who doesn't know what they have, and that happens. You will not find items like this at a flea market at this price, because they are constantly on eBay and they know what they have. Okay? Let me go back here and check my video status. How much time we used? Okay, we've used 7:43. Okay, let's go back over to eBay real quick, because there's something I want to talk about. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go to one of my favorite things, and y'all's too, vintage Star Wars action figures. Alright, and search. And this is the highest price things went for and did not go for. Alright, here you go. Complete. Let's see, I can't get a larger picture on that. This is a complete vintage Star Wars loose figure collection. It ended at $1,345. Alright, this bidding on this item has ended, of course. And this is a complete, he says, don't know how many figures. These are all the figures that were in there. So whoever got this got it at a pretty good price, as long as they weren't all loose. Let's go back. Alright, here is a vintage Princess Leia. Wait a minute, what are we looking at? 1980 Star Wars AFA DCA 80. Vintage TIE Bomber Rare. Folks, this is one of the words that you hear a lot of on eBay, and it's very misused, is the rare. Just because they say it's rare doesn't mean it's rare. Okay? But some of these things were made in great portions, some of them weren't. But for it to be in its original package, AFA graded at 80, is pretty good. And look at the price. $1,225. Now, one of the problems that you're going to run into when you go to a stock sale, flea market, stuff like that, you're going to run into some guy that's going to say, oh, it's a Star Wars figure, I got to have $100 for it, even if the daggone thing is chewed up, paint chipped off. Walk away from these people. Just walk away from them, because you're not going to get anything from them. It's going to be aggravating. You'll pull your hair out. Just because something says Star Wars does not mean it's worth that much money. This is a complete set of 97 figures. And he says they're all in C9 condition. He sold them for a best offer of $900. These things can be done, y'all. It can be done. This is a single sail skiff Power of the Force mail-in coin in a .5 vintage, $757. This is what I had when I was a kid. This is the Star Wars Death Star Space Station vintage in its box, and it looks to be that the box is in very good shape. And we'll take a quick look at that. We'll enlarge it. Now you see how good shape that box is in? This is absolutely, completely awesome. It's hard to find this, y'all. You can take this box, send it off to AFA, have it graded. You're looking at $5 grand. Easy. Alright, why this didn't sell is beyond me. He had the price set at $700. It should have went $600, $620. Now, we want to see, let's go back up here, and let's pick shipping lowest first. And now we're going to see what things actually sell for. Alright, now this is a vintage Star Wars Empire Strikes Back with 3 figures. This is the MLC 3, 99 cents. Didn't get it. Alright. Star Wars Vintage Collection 2010 foil, complete set of 12. Free shipping, 0 bids for $1. I mean, come on, $1? If you watch these things, you can pick up on them really quick. Right now, the economy's really low. It will start picking up here around about November, December, when Christmas comes along, and you're going to start seeing a whole lot of this stuff selling like crazy. Vintage Star Wars Hoth Rebel Soldier, 49 cents, 99 cents. You know, this is why I say walk away from these people that have incomplete figures that are in bad shape and they're wanting a war price. Just walk away. A lot of these ended at 99 cents and 1 bid. And whoever bought these at $1 is going to hang on to them for a little while, and they're going to end up making a ton of money off of it. You know, this is just some of the stuff that you can pick up on eBay. We're going to do other videos on these. Let's go back over here again to our window so you can look at my pretty face again. There, look at my roof. Alrighty. So maybe that'll help you out a little bit. There's all kinds of stuff out there. Now, the one thing that you need to understand is baby boomers. Baby boomers all want the toys they had when they were kids. I want my Evel Knievel back. You put this little 12-inch like doll on a motorcycle and you rev it up and you hit the button. He took off on a wheelie. It was incredible, and I'd love to have that toy back. My Steve Austin Bionic Man, you know, $6 million man. I'd love to have that back. Chances of me getting it back at a decent price are slim and none. I went into a pawn shop today, and in the pawn shop they had a boxed vinyl figure of RoboCop. You know, folks, these things can be done. I went to a yard sale. I picked up an Alf stuffed animal. I picked him up for $1. I sold him for $75. It can happen as long as you do your descriptions right, you're honest about your descriptions, and you price it correctly. Use all the tools available to you. The completed listings is your best friend. You don't want to charge people a fortune for shipping. You want to charge them actual shipping per weight. What I do, since I'm in Kentucky, since most of my sales were in California, I would set them to the California zone. That way I knew if I sold something in Nebraska or Pennsylvania, you know, I wasn't going to get hurt on shipping. I made sure that I did buy it nows or best offers. A lot of times I stayed away from the auction format, and I know if I got below the guys who had the buy it now or best offer, and I would see that maybe most of these listings would end at $200, I'd say, okay, this guy's got his for $185, buy it now, best offer. I'm going to put mine at $175, buy it now, best offer, free shipping. I'm going to get looked at first. These are all the games that you have to play. But make sure that you don't get taken. And make sure, unless you're willing to let go of an item and you didn't pay any more than a quarter, don't start it out at 99 cents. Because if you do, you're going to get burned. In this economy especially. This is the Jedi from Jedi Reviews. We'll get back into this at another time. consider this part 1, and we'll just go deeper into things. Have a good one.